all my life. Oh, oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh, oh Lord, oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh, oh Lord, oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh, oh Lord, oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh, oh Lord, oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh, oh Lord, oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh, Lord, oh Lord.
What up, what up, what up? CSGs.
CMB.
CSGs.
CMB.
Man, we all we got.
All we got.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? 3 in a row. Put them up in the chat. 3 in a row, man. 3 in a row. We streaking our chill. We streaking our chill, man. What is good with all my CSGs, man? Appreciate everybody for coming by and chopping it up with your boy Space Ghost at the Chop Shop post-game live stream where the Rockets defeated the Sacramento Kings in back-to-back games. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Look what a difference a week can make. Look how much of a difference a week can make, bro. Last week, y'all was down in the dumps. I tried to tell y'all, hey, calm down. Calm down. Let's be patient. Now look at us, bro. Houston Rockets basketball is back, baby. We got something to be proud of, man. We got something to hold our heads up high about, man. This is not your same Rockets team. This is not even, bro, like, the defense. Our defense is on a string, man. Look like these boys been playing together for years. Look like they've been playing together for years already. The switching is on point. It's crisp. The communication is all good. And our defense is leading the way. And our offense is starting to catch up. It's starting to catch up, man. How y'all feeling, bro? Hit that like button if you're in here with us, man. Let's send this out to all over YouTube. Like I always say, the YouTube algorithm loves the like button. So if you in here, please hit the like button for the Chop Shop. If you want to see us grow, if you want to see more people subscribe, hit the like button so the algorithm can send this out all over YouTube to all the Rockets fans, just like yourself. So we can get it popping. We can get it popping. What it do, man. Bring it back. First and foremost, you know I got to holler at all our new subscribers and our new members. Brandon Ray, appreciate you for subscribing. Indraj Kane, appreciate you for subscribing. Daft Kari, appreciate you for subscribing. Jason Solis, DAMCGRA1. Appreciate you for subscribing. Mojo, appreciate you for subscribing. Houston, Texas, appreciate you for subscribing. So I guess the whole Houston, Texas have subscribed. Joe Blue, appreciate that for becoming a member. You already was a member. Appreciate you for renewing your membership, baby. Good looking out. DMont80, appreciate you. AQ, appreciate you for subscribing. Al P. Kukakakia. I'm sorry. I know I chopped that name up. Sarp, y'all sin. Appreciate you for subscribing. Gokhan Gondagold. Appreciate you for subscribing. KO, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Larry Tenier Sr., appreciate you for renewing your membership. Player TJ84, appreciate you for subscribing. Hakan Demir, appreciate you for subscribing. Scotty Q, appreciate you for subscribing. What's good with it? Who in the building with me? Holla at all of my CSGs that's in the building. What's good? Joe Blue, what's happening? Shalise Carter, what's good? Sigga Miggs, what's popping with you? Will Pinto, what's good? For the Culture Gaming in the plays, Red Dragon 83. My boy Steve O in here. Alistair Gusta in here. Larry Tenier Sr. Tolik Toblerone, appreciate you for joining us. Voodoo, appreciate you for joining us. Shark Shot, what's good with it, Shark Shot? Jeff R, what's happening with you? The Chosen One, what's good? Paquito Kale, where you been at, Paquito? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's happening with you, baby? King Pook, what's good with it? David Domingo, what's happening with you? Clone 33 in the building. Brown Xmas, what's happening? ILR United, what's good? EF Hutton, what's good, EF? The real Marcus West in here with us. Charles Robinson, 6 seed. Charlie, hey, 6 seed. Hey, you look like is you back to 6 seed, Charlie? Can I call you 6 seed again? What's happening? You know what's good, you know. B Rex, what's good with it? Omni Reality in the building, what's good, Omni? Joe Blue, what's happening? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's good? K2MFP, what's happening? Ivan Dent, what's happening? Roy Ramirez, what's good? AI Productions in here. Wendell Sanders in here. Harlem PS Gamer. My boy Bumper, The Answers, was good. Indraj Kane, what's happening? David Garcia, was good. DJ M60, what's happening? Alex Loera, what's good? James Flanagan, what's happening? Rocky Warlaw, what's happening? Rimatunde, what's good? Ringleader in the building. Cody Cox, what's happening? Terry Agent, what's good, Terry Agent? One of the first members in the Chop Shop, what's good, Terry? Long He got like seniority in the building. My boy Tari Eason. Devin the Dude, what's happening? Cody Cox was good. Third round clip, Young 7-day familiar. I know that shoe, boy. Good looking out. James Flanagan, what's happening? Ernest Fung, what's good? Carl Farrer. Third Coast Alliance, what's good? Third Coast. He a senior citizen over here too. Not I don't mean your age, bro. I mean you just been kicking it with us a minute. IC 1025, what's good? King 98, what's happening? Did I say my boy AI Productions 713? Devin 95, what's happening? Mercangaloro Channel, what's good? What's good? Step Back Takes in the building. Hybrid A Theory in here with us. Big Ready Man STL, what's happening? Hunter Lupe, what's good? Who else in there? OT Kubaba, what's good? Thurgood Marshall in this building. Plaguers, what's happening, Plaguers? HTX No Limit, what's happening? Ben N. Snyder, what's good? Tony O. Price, what's happening? What's happening? Everybody, if I missed you, I ain't dish you. You feel me? If I missed you, I ain't dish you, man. Let's see. Ben N. Snyder, he already got us a super chat rolling. Look at that, boy. Ben N. Snyder, he says Al P. clears a bonus. Don't limit his ceiling to him no more. I hear you. Yeah, he's better than Sabonis. Alp is a system. He can be a system. Sabonis seems like he's just a cog in the system. You hear me? Alp can be the system. Ben Snyder. Dante Sabonis. DeMontis Sabonis is like a cog in the system. He good if you got everything around him. Alp is that dude. Marcelo Henbo, what's good? Appreciate that, Ben Snyder, for the oh, my bad. I'm calling you Ben Snyder. It's Ben Sider. My bad. Good looking out for that super chat, my man. Good looking out. Francisco Maldonado, what's happening? Derek Grant, what's good? I see you in the building. Let's go with it. Now, let me read off these stats so I can get to it. Read off the stats for the game. Give me a secco. Man, that was a hell of a win. From wire to wire, we came out and just put our foots on their necks. Our bench we was up 40. It should have been a 40 piece, but our bench, they came in to do what benches do. Let them come crawl back into the game. But we'll take it. A dub is a dub. When was the last time we was able to rest our guys going into the fourth quarter? It's been like 3 years since we was able to do that. And we was able to do that tonight. This is one of the biggest wins of the rebuild, I would say. Because everything looked right. Everything was clicking. And we seen an uptick from our this was a young core game. This was really a young core game. Our veterans, they didn't really do too much. They steady the ships and they do what veterans do. But this is what Udoka was talking about. If we're going to be great, our young core guys are going to have to step up. Jabari looked good. Jalen, he made an appearance. I think this is the best game of the season for Jalen. He kept the pressure on. That boy shot like 10 free throws in the first half. This is what Frank was saying about being aggressive. And this is what I was saying about putting the onus on the referees to blow the whistle. Now, this is what we talking about right there. Let's see with it. Jabari Smith Jr., 22 minutes, 5 for 8 from the field, 3 for 5 from the three-point line. 4 rebounds, a plus 10, 13 points. Dillon Brooks, still a maniac on defense. Dillon Brooks, 28 minutes, 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, a plus 34 with 9 points. AK Infinity was good. A plus 34, bro. Let's see. Alp had 26 minutes, 7 for 13 from the field. He was over 2 from the 3, but I still liked it. He took some good 3-point shots. He didn't force them. 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. 8 rebounds, 12 assists, plus 30 with 17 points. Alp. Anime all day. TV was good. We got us a super chat, man. We got us a super chat. Plaguers. 150. I know that ain't US dollars. That got to be something else. Oh, that's Turkey dollars. I don't know how much that calculate to, but appreciate that super chat, my man. He says, Frank promised we were a play-in team. If we win, hold on, we're a play-in team if we win this game. Are we now? I mean, as of right now, we're in the 8th seed. We are in the 8th seed, pimpin'. So, yes, so far, Frank is looking like a genius. He said it, and I believe he meant it, and that's what it is. Rich man, what's good? Brandon Pimpson in the building, what's happening? Let me get back to these stats so I can get to my CSGs. Fred VanVleet, 27 minutes, 3 for 8 from the field, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, a plus 34 with 11 points, plus 34. That's crazy. Jalen Green, 26 minutes, 5 for 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line, 10 for 12 from the free throw line. This is what scorers do. If you're going to take that leap and be a good scorer, he got to go to the free throw line. That's if you pay attention to SGA and guys like Harden and Durant and Kyrie and the guys that's really good at scoring, they go to the free throw line pretty often. Embiid and Jalen Green was 10 for 12 from the free throw line. If he can get 12 free throws a game, Jalen he would probably average 25 points. He had 2 assists, 2 rebounds, a block, plus 13 with 23 points. I'm still signing my apology letter to Jayshawn Tate. I am. Jayshawn Tate been shooting the 3-ball, man. Jayshawn Tate, 21 minutes, 3 for 5 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, plus 28. He was a plus 28 with 8 points. Aaron Holiday made an appearance, man. Aaron Holiday played 21 minutes, 6 for 6 from the field, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. That boy was perfect. He didn't miss. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, a plus 16 with 13 points off the bench. Uncle Jeff, he played 5 minutes. He was 2 for 2, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, a plus 12, 1 rebound with 6 points. Jermaine Samuels Jr., 12 minutes, 2 for 2 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 block. He was a negative 12 with 4 points. Cam Whitmore, we seen Cam Whitmore get some game, get some burn in the game. 12 minutes, 3 for 5 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3-point line, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. He was a negative 12 with 7 points. Hinton, he got some burn. He had 6 points. Jock Londell, 16 minutes, 2 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, a plus 6 though, or 5 points. Now, as a team, we shot 57% from the field, 43 for 75. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. As a team, we shot 15 for 31 from the three-point line, 48%. You gotta love that. As a team, we shot 21 for 27 from the free throw. Could be a little better, but that's league average, 77%, somewhere around that, and we'll take it. We had 28 assists as a team. We had 28 assists on 43 made baskets. 28 assists on 43 made baskets. You gotta like that, man. You gotta like that. We sharing the rock, sharing the sugar, as they say. Of course, we had 122 points. We sharing the rock. We looking like a team, man. Everybody's playing for each other. Everybody is, locked in. They're not trying to look for personal numbers. They doing what they got to do to succeed. And I'm ecstatic, bro. I'm elated. I'm excited. All I'm saying is, bro, we got us a team. We got us a team either way it go. We got us a team either way it go, man. And this is what we kind of expected coming out earlier than what we seen, but you got to have a couple of games to get acclimated. You got to have a couple of games to get acclimated. This is what Rockets basketball is about. We got a culture of building, culture setting, team veterans that's coming in and leading us on the right way. Dais, what's good? Y'all feel me? This is what it's all about. Now we can wear our Rocket hats, our Rocket jerseys with pride, bro. We can wear our paraphernalia with pride, man. This ain't your same old Rockets team for the last 3 years. This is not it. We on a whole nother level, bro. We starting off good. And just think how much better we can look with a competent bench. Just think. And I don't mean just think from the YouTube channel. I mean just think about it. Third Coast Lines, he says, as I mentioned before, appreciate that for the super chat. As I mentioned before, I had a split in these 2 games with Sacramento. Them boys went out and dog walked the Kings. Dog walked them. Garbage time came early. Alp almost got a triple-double, and Jalen was fire. I agree on every one of those accounts. I'm telling you, man. If our defense can stay like this, we probably won't be a top 10 defense because our bench so bad. But if we can hang around top 12 to 15 because our starters are so good at defensively, then you gotta be proud of that, bro. Because we was dead last in every defensive category last year. And it looked like Udoka came in and fixed that in 6 games? 6 games. Just think about how quickly we look like a competent team in 6 games. I'm not going to lie. I was saying, calm down. Be patient. But I was thinking more like 15 games, 20 games. 15 to 20 games, 25 games. But 6? 6 games. If y'all haven't looked at that Frank video that he put out with the starting 5 about the starting 5, man, go look at that video after this or tomorrow, whenever you get some free time. Frank laid it out perfect. You know, Frank is analytical numbers. He all about the numbers. He all about showing, backing up his takes with stats. And if this can translate the whole season, we're definitely going to be in a playoff spot or a play-in spot. Definitely. Because defense travels. No matter where you at, defense travels, bro. And we looking like one of the better defenses in the league. Tanisha Brown, what's good? Appreciate you for coming back and joining us. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't have no complaints about this game. I don't have no complaints. You won't see me over analyzing anything, going too deep and criticizing everything, because I do most of my stuff on the fly in front of y'all. You know, I don't sit back and do a lot of reflection. I do stuff in real time. I tweet in real time. I do these takes in real time in front of y'all, in front of 157 people, whoever, how many people we got in here. Usually that's how I get my takes off, and you can nail me to the cross or do whatever if I'm wrong about some things, but I be speaking in real time off of raw emotion after the game. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all do. But this has got to be so inspiring and so, like, critical to how we look at this team. If we can stay locked in defensively, our offense was humming, bro. It really looked like we snatched their souls. We seen this in the preseason a couple times, like when we played against New Orleans, the Pelicans. We snatched their souls because our defense just was so everywhere. And it's like, bro, I can't. The ball handler's like, I can't get nothing. I can't get in there. And without De'Aaron Fox, the Sacramento Kings don't have nobody that could take teams off the dribble and force, like, the defense to collapse. And we just made them look. It's like we was just a step ahead. Like, we was moving and fast forward, and they was stuck in the mud. We was literally everywhere. And as long as we could do that and keep up that same intensity, we gonna have us a good team, a great team. It was like they just gave up. They was flat. They just started shooting. You know, they really usually are like a good team to where they move the ball around. They find open shots. They don't take real bad shots. Think about this. I know they was minus D Fox, but this team was the best team offensive rating wise in league history last year. In league history, they had the highest offensive rating ever last year. And I know this is a new year, and I know, everything don't stay the same. They was down one of their guys. But, bro, we made them look like a junior high team, a high school team. Looked like a college team was playing an NBA team. Now, the thing is about playing back-to-back teams. That's why I was kind of like, it's going to be a closer game because, even in the playoffs, when you play a team back-to-back, they know your plays, they know your personnel, they know your schemes, they know your sets. So it's kind of hard to beat a good team back-to-back games. It's kind of hard to beat a good team back-to-back games. But we didn't only beat them once. Man, we came out and demolished them again. And and we didn't really do it the same way as we did Saturday. We did it in a whole different way. We killed them driving and penetrating and doing things like that. Last time it was more heavily Sengun in the post, opening things up. Our veterans came alive. Dillon Brooks just went stupid. He went nuts. But now this game, Alp went dumb. Jalen went crazy. And it's a whole totally different ball game. I think we're a type of team with our versatility, and especially when Tari come back, we can play different types of styles. If we can, like Frank said, if we can hold down the Kings and the Warriors, we can play with damn near anybody. We can play with damn near anybody in the league. And this is so exciting, bro. If you're not excited and if your blood ain't rushing, we gotta check your pulse, homie, because you a walking corpse right now. You a dead body walking around if you're not excited about this Rockets team. You a walking corpse, bro. Now, that's all I got to say. I went on my diatribe. Now I got to get to the word of the game. My word of the game was dominated. We dominated every facet of this game. Defensively, offensively, hustle, assist, rebounding. We dominated every facet of this game. And we didn't take our foot off and let them creep back into it. Once we went up by like 14, I could tell it was over. They looked shell-shocked. They was like, oh, this again? This again? We absolute dominated. And when was the last time you could say we dominated a team in every facet of the game? Like I said, we haven't had a chance to sit our starters in the third quarter because we was blowing somebody out or it wasn't because we was getting blown out. In like 4 years, bro. 4 years. And the Kings are a good squad, man. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. The Kings are a good squad. They got a good coach. They got good players. So, it's not like we was playing against, some scrubs, man. The Kings are a good squad. And for us to come out and just dominate like this in back-to-back games, that says a lot about our coaching staff making the right adjustments. Because, Mike Brown was a hell of a coach. He was going to go in his bag and he was going to try to figure something out. And we came out and we countered everything that they was trying to do. We countered them. It was like they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They really couldn't do nothing about anything we was doing. We came out, punched them in the mouth, set them down, gave them a hot uppercut, and it was pretty much over. Third quarter, it was over. So, yeah, my word of the game is dominated. We absolutely dominated. Now I got to go to the keys to the game. My first thing is Jalen showed up. Jalen actually showed up. And this is what his superpowers, like Frank always says, this is superpowers. Getting downhill, using his quick step, making the right reads, putting pressure on the defense, and making them either foul him or he's going to the rack. Jalen actually showed up. It's about damn time, Jalen Green. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Now, the second thing is our hot shooting. Our hot shooting is continued. This wasn't just a one-off. The last 3 games, we've been shooting the ball pretty good. We've been shooting the ball pretty good. And we've been generating open threes with guys like Fred VanVleet and Sengun facilitating the offense. We've been shooting pretty good. And I was the first one to be on that train about, man, I think we need some shooting. I always was harping on it. Y'all know it. Hey, we need some shooting. Y'all was like, space, chill out. We gonna be all right. And I was like, nah, man, we need some shooting. And to get it from the same guys that I was kind of half doubting that could shoot the ball well, like Tate, Sengun even been shooting the 3. Jalen Green upticked his 3-pointers. Jabari actually been hitting his 3-pointers. And for us to get it from these same guys, man, is glorious. Just think about, a little further down the line when we can get some actual shooters like trade deadline or however we going to get them. That's just going to add to it. That's going to add to it. Now, like I mentioned before, our defensive rotations. Our defensive rotations was so on point, bro. It's crazy. It wasn't a hole or anything that they could get through. We was literally everywhere on top of them, closing out, running them off the 3-point line because we know they like to shoot threes. We running them off the 3-point line, and we was making guys like Herter and Keegan Murray do things that they don't really want to do. They don't really want to put the ball on the floor and attack. We was making them do that. Running them off the 3-point line, making them work, making them become facilitators with the ball in their hand, put the ball on the ground. And once they put the ball on the ground, they're prone to turning it over. They're prone to doing something out of characteristic. So that's what we made them do. We made them become uncomfortable, and we made them do things that they really didn't want to do. That's what good defenses do. They take away your first, second option of what you want to do. And we made them do other things. Now, my fourth thing is Sengun is him. Sengun has officially arrived. On a winning team that's trying to win, Sengun have been our best player. Sengun is him. One more that I have to say. Y'all seen it on display all 6 games this season. He's ticking upward every time. He's getting more familiar even with the offense. He's giving out more assists, dishing out more assists. Sengun is him. And my last favorite thing is Cam got some minutes. And I'm not going to lie, I can see why he's not getting more minutes because his defensive rotations kind of stink right now. He's not really just all, locked in defensively. And the body language kind of wasn't on point to me. Maybe he feel like he should be getting more minutes, but if you can't play defense, you're not going to be playing on Ime Udoka's team. Nora Cora, what's good? You're not going to be playing on Ime Udoka's team. Cop Adam, what's happening? Miri Sarawak, what's good? Ricky Johnson, what's happening? Slim Boss, what's good with it, Slim? Dutcherton De Niro, what's happening? If Cam not gonna play defense, he's just not gonna be in a rotation unless we getting blown out or either we blowing somebody else out. But he's 19. We gotta give him that grace that we gave Jalen and Jabari and all of that. He's gonna have to catch up. He's gonna have to catch up to NBA speed, to NBA rotations, to NBA life, basically. You go from playing like 30 games in college to 82. That's a hell of an adjustment that you got to make. So I think Cam is gonna be all right, but I can tell why he's not getting that much burn right now. What's up, James Pierce? What's up, Sean Caleb? Appreciate you for joining us. Oh, what's up, Usagami? What's happening, man? I thought you was probably still asleep, Usagami. You always wake up halfway through the stream and you be like, oh, did we win? Did we win? Yeah, we won, Usagami. We won. My bad, Usagami. If I missed you, I ain't dish you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I missed you, I ain't dish you. You feel me? But I feel damn good about this team. You should too. You should too. The Rockets got a real squad, man. The Rockets got a real squad. Now, we do have holes. What's up, Fi? We do have holes, bro. Kirk Yang, what's happening? We do need, I think, another backup center. Jock Glendale, at least he hit a 3-pointer today, so I can't be too mad. He didn't clank all of them. He did some little good stuff here and there. He looks a little wonky trying to go laterally still, like his ankle probably still bothering him. So I'm not going to harp on Londell too hard tonight because I seen that he looked like he's probably not all the way right. He's probably not all the way right. Now y'all know what time it is, man. Let me bring my CSGs up.
CMB.
CSG,
CMB.
we all we got.
And we all we got.
What's up, Moses? What's good with you, Moses? Appreciate you for joining, coming by and chopping it up with the Chop Shop. You feel me? Let me get my link so I can post it in the chat so y'all can come up and holler at your boy, man. Appreciate everybody for joining us. And while we in it, man, y'all go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, man. This is the Rockets Chop Shop, and y'all will be joining one of the best communities on YouTube if you come to the Rockets Chop Shop, man, and subscribe. Good looking out for everybody that's coming by here. Old Score, what's good? Caselli, what's happening? There it is, man. There go the link. Come on up and holler at your boy Space so we can get it popping. I'm anxious to hear about how y'all saw the game and how y'all feel about the game. Come on up and holler at me. Let's see who we got in here with me. My boy, 6C Charlie. Can I call you 6C again, Charlie, or what's happening? What's happening? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, let me start again by saying I'm praying for everybody. God bless us all. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm back in my 6E now. I can shut up all that other stuff. I got to sit back and say, like you said, we got a team. It seemed like everybody we get on, they hear us, and then they come out and they respond. Today, Jalen Green looked like the Jalen Green that we hoped that he could turn around there and be able to be. I got to give it to him. I shut up. I ain't got nothing bad to say about any of that. I just sit back and say, we gonna be 6C, like I said before. I stand back on that again. Is one thing I'll sit back and say about the whole situation. And I'm going to tell you, Space, we going to beat the Lakers too. We're going to beat them the same way because of the simple fact that nobody gave us a chance. Everybody is still laughing at the Rockets. Like I said, the Rockets the hate for the Rockets is just live. Everybody else can get something said about them except for us. We can go on a 30-game winning streak, and they going to still have something bad to say about our Rockets. But you know, everybody, we're Rocket fans. We don't care what they have to say. We going to see something because we got something very special that we got going. Udoka is real good at paying attention to detail. Real good at that. And this time, Space, I wonder what you have to say. They stopped that running up the middle that I was saying about the last time we were playing. They stopped that, and I was glad to see that that's what they were doing. Every time they tried to run up the middle, they would converge right on that butt, stopping them from what it is that they was doing. Now, I tell you, man, we like you said, we got a team now. And as far as the bench, I'm going to shut up on that, too. I think that, okay, once Tari comes back, Amin comes back, and the way he got them playing, our bench might be all right. But we do need a better big man because I know you say you ain't going to say, Jock, get on Landale. I'll do it for you. Landale ain't showed me nothing. And I'm sick of that. They need to turn around there and get another big man, that somebody that, don't even have to be all that tall, but somebody that can bang down low, keep the people from running off in there and stuff like that. He just letting everybody eat him up. Every time he walk in there, I'll be like, uh-oh, here he come. Put Big Boban under there. Maybe Boban can do a little bit better. But all in all, you guys, I want to give a shout out to LV because he couldn't make it on Chop Shop today because he's studying. And I told him I would give him a shout out. And I wanted to let you know, man, that I love you. I hope, Space, you go to the Dillon Brooks revenge game. Because I'm going to definitely be there for that Memphis game. I want to sit back and see what they have to do on that one. So, okay, I'll turn it over to you. Let me listen to what you and everybody else have to say.
For sure, Charlie. Love you too, man.
Damn.
Big up. What date is that game? You know,
I'm gonna
November
look it up.
22nd.
November 22nd.
Yes.
I gotta check my schedule. I gotta see
Is that Thanksgiving?
what I could do.
Man.
Oh yeah, that's the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
My boy's birthday on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I'm gonna
That's
see.
okay, Frank. That's okay.
We got
Space.
another one. We play them again though here.
Right, and see, I'll represent for you. You hear me up there hollering, go, go, go. We need space. We need space.
Appreciate that, Charlie. Good looking out, man. Yeah, and as far as you were saying, driving down the lane, yeah, that's what a good coach do. He see where we was weak at last game, and he came in. He made the adjustments, and instead of going over every screen, they was kind of not switching sometimes and just staying with their man and or either going under the screen and stopping the dribble penetration because we was running them off the 3-point line and they was just going into the lane. I know you seen that. I seen that. And Udoka, you know, he sees that. He pays attention to everything. Seems like he's almost that OCD type of coach to where he just want to get everything in line and in order. So it won't be no excuses. And Udoka showed us that he is he can beat a team two times in a row. We're not dealing with any other lame duck coach. He takes every game seriously, and I think he want to just be on top of everything as far as having his ducks in a row. And we seen that. Now, that's what a good coach can do. So, yeah, Charlie, I agree with that, man. And as long as we was running them off the 3-point line, man, did you see – I don't know how many people play football in here, but the defensive coach always emphasized every man to the ball. Even if you ain't going to make the tackle, get to the ball. You never know when some guy might break out of the pack and you got to be there.
The ball might end up in your hands.
Yeah, or the ball might end up in your hands some type of way. So, yeah, man, did you see us swarming? Like, everybody that came in the paint, we were swarming them, bro. We were swarming. We was literally everywhere on defense. And that's what you got to see, and that's what type of defense. I was watching the King stream, and they was like, this Rockets team is literally everywhere. They won't let us breathe. Like, they was even saying, like, we can't get nothing because we was literally everywhere. Every rotation was crisp. Everybody was communicating. Everybody was where they were supposed to be. You know, and that's how we're going to win a lot of games.
Team defense.
Hey, Space, one other thing I want to see what everybody got to say so I can shut up and listen is this. M.A. Udoka should be the coach of the year. He took the sorriest team that was at the bottom and going to make them rise like that commercial. We on the liftoff right now. I don't see why they won't give it to him if we continue to do what it is that we're doing, because what you said is true. It took Boston a lot more longer to start hitting their stride. We're hitting our stride at the right time. We ain't falling far behind. Right now, we right up there with the Lakers and the Clippers and some of them other good teams up there. And I got to sit back and say I don't feel so bad about us getting beat by Orlando, because Orlando beating a whole lot of other people too. So It's not just us getting beat up by them. I think we're going to revenge that when we play them the next game. But I have to say, I'll be mad if M.A. Udoka don't become the coach of the year if we continue to play like we're playing right now. Okay, let me shut up.
Yeah, if we continue to play like we are right now, we end up getting 6th, 5th seed, somewhere up in there, 4th seed. You got to give it to them because that type of turnaround just don't happen very often. It don't happen very often. Even though we did bring in more veterans, but Udoka got these boys playing at a high level. So, yeah, I agree with that, Charlie. I agree with that. Sigga Miggs. What's good, Sigga Miggs? How you feeling, baby?
Yo, Space, what's up? Feeling good, man. Like, after yesterday seeing the Texans win,
Yeah.
I'm guessing you watched the game, man. Yeah, crazy. And tonight, seeing the Rockets finally have a blowout after how many years?
Yeah, it's been like 3.5 years since we actually had a blowout to where we can sit our starters, bro. And shout out to CJ Stroud, man. That dude is a beast. You remember when y'all was asking me who I wanted? And I told you CJ Stroud. You know what I'm saying? I knew that boy was going to be good. I ain't going to lie. I didn't think he was going to be this good that quick. But, yeah, shout out to my Texans, man. Shout out to the Rockets, man. Houston sports is back up, bro. Houston's sports is back up. Sigga Miggs, how you feel about the game in general, bro?
Yo, I'm feeling like the Rockets should finally get their respect from other teams because I'm still seeing fans of other teams saying like, "Oh, how did we lose to the sorry Rockets? Like, how did we lose?" And I feel like other teams too, like their players, kind of disrespect us because when they start getting blown out, they're like, "What happened?" Like they're like wondering like these are the Rockets. They're supposed to be bad, but and then they kind of give up because they don't know what hit them. But I feel like the Rockets are gonna surprise everybody this year, gonna punch everyone in the mouth. That's why, I'm glad they're hitting their stride now because seeing our schedule like in the foreseeable future, it's a pretty nasty stretch of games. But I'm pretty confident that the Rockets will at least make it tough for these teams like Lakers. Like as long as they play with no fear, like they can take on these top tier teams.
Oh, facts, for sure. Who we got in here with us? Shalise, what's good, Shalise? How you feeling?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I don't have no complaints. I mean, like I said in the chat, I feel like we have a competent coach, like one that, like you said, studies everything. So it's like, it was as if he like just studied them and was like, okay, if they do this, I'm gonna do this. Like he's like really smart. And I just feel like for the first time we have a competent coach. We have like a team that's really like coming together, So it's exciting. And I'm hoping that we beat the Lakers. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna beat them because I haven't watched them. But I do feel like our defense is going to be what beats people. Because when I was watching the Summer League, that's what I had said. I saw how we didn't have much shooting in the Summer League, but their defense was what was whooping people. The only reason why the other team won is because they were bigger. Like, if you're bigger than me, then okay, I can't do nothing about that. But as far as like defensive wise, we were beating teams and we didn't even have great shooting during Summer League. And I kind of figured that was going to be the same type of play that we were going to play in a regular season as well.
Yeah. I mean, they are a big team. They got a lot of size. They got a lot of length. Hopefully Tari is back so he can kind of guard LeBron. As far as our team go, we don't really have that archetype of guy that really can slow LeBron down. LeBron is kind of slowing down, but he's still LeBron. I would say this: we know if
I think Sengun got some.
Oh, Sengun. Now I don't want him on the perimeter guarding Bron. As far as I think if really Anthony Davis make that team tick. If we can hold Anthony Davis, either Anthony Davis or LeBron from going off, if both of them go off, it's going to be a long game for us. But if we can hold
I
at
think
least
AD's
one
hurt.
of them.
AD's hurt.
Yeah, I think AD's hurt.
He got hurt? When?
I don't know, but people were saying that like he might not make it to the Rockets.
Oh, man. I don't even know why.
He's not playing this game.
I don't even know why I seem surprised. He always hurt. He's always hurt. So, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be another, feather in the cap, so to say. If we can beat
he saw how
the
Sengun
Lakers.
put it to Sabonis. That's what happened. He saw how Sengun put it to Sabonis.
So he came out like he like, man, oh no, I got the Rockets next.
Another reason why I feel like we'll win the game is like I'm not sure because again I haven't watched them play yet, but I feel like a lot of teams are gonna walk in here thinking that we're the same. Yeah. Like I did hear, like I said in the chat, that Ryan and Craig were saying that, like you said, during the Sacramento they were mad because they thought that they were just gonna come in and just win again with no problem. And that wasn't the case. So I don't know if the whole league is taking note, but if they aren't, then odds are we might surprise some people. We may beat them depending on what their mind frame is coming in.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take about a half a season because even some of the good teams beat bad teams sometimes. So it's not like people probably look like, oh yeah, they had a one off. They broken clock is right 2 times a day. Every once in a while, a dog get a steak from the trash can. So that's how people look at it. But once we start beating these teams like pretty regularly, and they look up and they like, oh shoot, the Rockets in the 6-7 seed. Then it's gonna start to click like, oh man, we can't take these dudes lightly. I don't want to be the guy that get beat by the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take about a half a season before they wake up. But by then we gonna be already off and running. Just let them keep sleeping on us. Let them keep sleeping on us. We gonna wake them up. We got a super chat from my boy Third Coast Alliance. He said, y'all see how Udoka called a timeout because he wasn't pleased with the bench unit defense, even though we were up 30. Silas would never. Bayshawn. Boy, love that Bayshawn, man. Yeah, bro, that's how you know we got a real coach. And he's not just worried about the starters. He's not just worried about the second unit. He want to see everybody be successful, even down to the last guy on the team. The last guy on the team, he want to see us be successful. So if they're messing up, he's gonna call a timeout and he's gonna get it right. If they not doing what they supposed to do, then he's gonna call a timeout. He gonna get them right. Udoka is, like I said, he's that type of coach where he want to see everything on point. He don't want no loose strings, no loose hairs. I bet you the dude got like irons his bed sheets just so they can be not without wrinkles, bro. He just seemed like that drill sergeant army type of guy to where he don't want nothing out of place, no wild hair on no head. Like he just seemed like he want everything in place, and that's what we need. And that's what we need. And this was what this team needed because we were so loose. We was loose as a goose last year. We was able to do anything we wanted to. Now we got us a real head coach in the building, and he's not gonna let our product on the court look like any old thing. We ain't gonna make us look like trash. He's not gonna let us do that. So yeah, I agree with that, Shalise. You got anything else before I move to KP?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
For sure. KP, what's good, KP? How you feeling?
What's up, CSG? My bad, my fat finger was pushing the button. You know what I'm talking about?
What's happening, bro? How you feeling about the game, bro?
Oh, I loved it. I loved the hustle of Holiday. You know, he looked good this game. Some of the bench came along. I like the defense. I mean, we coming a long way, man. I'm loving everything I said. The progression, the in-game coaching is going down. Back to H-Town again.
Fact.
H-Town basketball.
Can we start calling ourselves Clutch City again, or we got to win a championship?
No.
We can't say Clutch City already. We can't do that.
We're just going to say 6 seed Charlie for now.
6 seed Charlie. All right, we'll rock with 6 seed.
But
man.
yeah, I like it, man. I'm just ready for Tari and Amen to get back, so we can get this team settled in the rotation. Now we looking real good, fellas. CSG, we all we got.
We all we got. If you want to come up, hit that link in the chat, man. Come on up. We got some spots open for everybody out there. And if you in there with us soaking up this good content, go ahead and hit that like button, man. Let me know what the like button looking like. We can just start listening to some music around here. We got 191 people in here. We should have at least 120 likes on the stream. Go ahead and do that. 75% ain't bad, man. Let me know what the likes look like on the stream chat. If you in here with us, man, hit that like button. Let's see. I'm gonna get to some of y'all chats some people chats in the chat. Let's see. Usagami, he says, I would say keep underestimating the Rockets. They gave the opposing team hell. Facts. Correct Cuts 88 says everything starts from the type. Ime Udoka is the key for all the success that's happening. No more one-on-ones. No more hero ball. Everybody shares the ball. Everybody eats. That's facts. That's facts. Let's see. Cornell G said somebody kidnapped Ryan Hollins. Can't stand dude as a commentator. Every 5 minutes bringing up his resume. Cornell, man, I'm glad somebody else sees it, man, and I'm not the only one that's tripping. I'm not the only one that's tripping. Because I can't stand the dude. He done got on my nerves about 2 years already.
So with that boy hair though.
The hair, man. The hair, wow. You know what I noticed, man? I guess we be having other people in here watching from the other teams, man. Anytime I say bring up how many people watching, and I say hit the like button, our number instantly go down by 20, 30 viewers. So I'm guessing it's just some ops in here, man. I'm guessing it's just some ops, man.
They got shy.
Yeah, it's like we can't see you.
Right.
We can't see you.
Maybe
just
you,
hit the like
just
button.
need to rephrase that statement. Just say it a different way.
Well,
Thanks,
how should I say it, Brown Christmas? How should I say it?
Hey, don't leave. Hey, guys, don't leave.
Look,
What's good,
don't,
KB?
don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. I'm seeing them numbers slowly go up each and every day, man. I'm loving it. Y'all gonna be at 10K soon, bro.
Already. Appreciate that. Chop. You know, y'all CSGs, y'all make it wonderful though. Y'all make it wonderful. Gary Bankson, what's good? Correct Cuts, 88, what's happening? Albert Velasquez, what's happening? Ryan Jackson in the building, what's good? Brown Christmas, how you feeling about the game, bro?
Oh man, I was feeling actually pretty great. This is what I was kind of hoping for. It is our team just being all about hustle and defense, and having somebody who can take out the other team's best player. And right now, Sengun can take out any other team's best player. Watch him next game. He's going to be up against LeBron. He's going to be trying to take out their best player. So it's fun watching him right now, and I'm hoping they keep it up. We lost a couple games in the beginning, but I really didn't expect Orlando. I thought it'd be closer than that. I didn't say it was going to be an automatic win. I'm like, but damn, they kicked the shit out of us. But you know what? They taught us a lesson. And then the next game, San Antonio, Wemby taught us a lesson. Third game, Golden State taught us a lesson. So hey, do you want that shit to happen? Because you know what? Now it's time to react. Now it's time to go back to these guys and say, hey, we're just as good as you. Our defense is just as good as yours. You know what? I think we can beat you guys, and I think we can do that against the rest of the league. Our defense, I think, will be good enough against the rest of the league that we have a chance against everybody. All right, I'm going to check that.
Facts. Like I said, defense travels, man. Defense travels. As long as we come out and put an effort on defense, man, we can at least stay around, hang into it until, we were able to make some defensive adjustments as far as Ime Udoka go. Because y'all see in between quarters, in between halves, he comes out and make adjustments, man, and he puts our guys in the best position to succeed, and that's just what he's all about. You feel me? That's what he's all about. Dr. Ozakarakan, I'm sorry I messed that name up. Appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, my man. Good looking out. We got Oi10. He's in the building. He says, I'm driving home from work, Sydney, Australia. The Rockets got fans everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Jehovah Sins, what's good? Appreciate you for joining us. Yeah, man, like, as long as we come out and give defensive effort, we'll always be in games. I want to see how he schemed for these superstars, though. I don't think we seen a legit superstar yet. Like a Luka, a Joel Embiid, a Giannis, a LeBron, so to say. I guess I would still say LeBron is a superstar, just off of aura, just off of being LeBron. He can walk into some buildings, and we did see Steph Curry, and Steph Curry, we had him on the ropes until that barrage of threes. So we did see one superstar, and he's kind of hard to really game plan for because he moves around. He goes around the court so much. You can't really pinpoint what Steph's going to be, and he shoots the ball from half court sometimes. So it's almost like you almost got to hope he misses, and so I want to see how we scheme for other guys, Jokic's, Giannis's, and then we can really tell what we really have on our hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can really tell that. James Pierce says Sabonis and Fox both all NBA, but one of those was missing. And we see now Sabonis, he ain't like that. Even in the playoffs last year, he kind of disappeared. He was kind of, I wouldn't say unplayable most of the game against the Warriors, but he had those problems like we thought LP would have against teams like the Warriors. He was like almost unplayable against the Warriors. And he kind of disappeared a lot of those games. I think he had one good game that whole series. What's up, Sigel?
For this game, didn't Sabonis only take like 4 field goals attempts or something like that? Like some ridiculous.
Yeah, I think he only had like 8 points or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I think he only had like 8 points. Let me know, Chad, if I'm right or wrong, man. I think he only had like 8 points, Sabonis.
8 points on 3 and 4 field goals. So he only attempted 4 shots.
And if you pay attention, he was playing all the way through the fourth quarter too. He was in there when our Scrubs was in there. And I'm looking, I asked my son, I was like, is that Sabonis? Am I tripping? Is that Sabonis still out there?
They put in the starters again because they knew the lead was getting too much. So they just put in the starters so it wasn't too much of a blowout.
Yeah, they didn't want that 40 piece on their record. And speaking of 40 pieces,
it could have went to the 50 piece, honestly.
Yeah, we would have kept our starters in. Yeah, we could have had 50 bomb on them boys. Speaking of that, 40 pieces and up, the Spurs lost again by 40 points to the Pacers. I'm like, rivalry games, they get up. They get up to play us, bro. For some reason, the damn Spurs get up to play the Rockets. And it's because we're a rivalry team, bro. So you know how that go. But this is like the second game they lost by 40 points this season. And I'm wondering, like, how is their defense so bad? The only man that
can stop LP is Wemby. I'm saying that right now. Only guy who can stop Sengun is Wemby.
Only is strong word.
Yeah, only is kind of. We'll see. We haven't seen everybody on the schedule yet.
I totally agree with that. That's a strong word because that's a lot. That's a lot to put on the
bet.
Okay, Cornell G. He want to know. He says, can somebody explain the in-season tournament? Okay, Cornell. I'm gonna try to do it like within 2 minutes because it's something new we all trying to get acclimated to. Okay. There's 30 teams in the NBA. There's 5 groups. One on the East, one on the West. Eastern Conference, Western Conference. What is that? 5 teams in each group. No, it's 6 groups. 6 groups in each one, right? 6 down 5, 36. Yeah.
No, it's 5 teams.
It's 5 teams in each group.
3 groups on each
3 groups
side.
on each side. Money Flow, what's happening? Those teams within that group will play each other, and the teams with the best record in each group will move on to the, like, I would say it's the second round. It's the knockout round. And then the team with the, I guess, second best record out of all of those is a wild card team. So it's 4 teams will move on to the knockout round. Then each one of those teams will play each other one time. One loss, you're done and you're out of there. Then the winner out of all of that will go on to the championships and play the same format from the East Coast teams. We don't play it every, like, in a row. We don't play the games in a row. We play the games on certain nights. Tuesdays and Fridays, I believe, right, KP?
Yes, sir. Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays will be play in-season tournament games. So that's basically how it goes. It's like a soccerish European League type deal. And if
Hey,
you
you'll know
win,
when-
go ahead. What you say, KP?
No, he'll know when we're playing the in-season tournament when you see them ugly ass
Because the
courts.
courts will be ugly as hell. I think I only seen like 2 courts that I like. The Cavaliers court was pretty good. And who else court was that?
I feel like OKC wasn't too bad.
OKC? Nah, OKC's was ugly too. It was too much. I think it was the Cavaliers and like the New York Knicks. I think those 2 teams was fairly decent, court looking. And that's how it's going. That's how it'll go. James Pierce says he got an update. Anthony Davis will play in Wednesday's games against the Rockets. How he go from a growing injury to now he's gonna play? Maybe he's been he's be on a minute restriction or something.
I thought they addressed that already, like that they're not supposed to be doing that.
That is some part of the anti-tanking regimen. James Pierce, where you get that? Where you get that from, bro? Let me know. Or you just bull? You just pulling our chain up here? Let me know.
No.
Is that true?
I think he's right. Yeah. I'm
Hey,
looking
they
it up.
still
You look it up for me,
Like,
Sigga
they
Miggs.
still a
Sigga
little-
Miggs is the researcher on the Chop Shop. Look it up for me, Sigga Miggs. What'd you say,
they still a
KP?
little, they still a little confused about the in-season tournament. You know, they regular season games. You know, I don't know. It's real simple once somebody break it down. We doing it the hood way, but once you listen to somebody that break it down the right way, it's a real simple in-season tournament. You know, the games count. towards
Yeah,
the
I don't
in-season
think. I probably stuttered a little bit and didn't really give you the full thing. Look
No,
up.
he ain't playing. Anthony Davis is playing. It's an update that just came through a few minutes ago.
So he is playing.
Cause he
Shalice?
had, because he had went to the locker room on Monday, and then it says update: Anthony Davis will likely play in Wednesday's game against the Rockets.
That's all right. He gonna get hurt again. Somebody gonna punch on him and he gonna get hurt. Something's gonna happen. He gonna
Someone's gonna
go up
breathe
for a
on him.
rebound, come down, grab his back, then he gonna be out.
Mm-mm.
He don't
Nah.
really want to play.
We need to play against all the great competition so we can see what we got.
I'm not saying I don't want to play him. I'm just saying if he already ailing, it ain't gonna take much for him to leave the game again because we know that's how he do it.
Yes, sir.
James
looking
Pierce
good,
says I
right?
don't make things up most of the time.
Most of the time.
He say most of the time, but he do be making stuff up sometimes. I hear you, James.
I call Anthony Davis Plastic Man.
Plastic Man. I hear Mr. Glass. I hear all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
But I think it's because, like, I feel like he's already won a championship, you know? Like, he's not one of those people that are, like, have that dog that constantly want to win. I feel like since he won his championship, he feel like, well, I've arrived, so I'm good now.
yeah. He resting
got
on
an
his
asterisk
one
by it,
championship laurels that was in a bubble that more than everybody in there didn't even really want to play. But hey, I don't take it away from them though. I don't take it away from them. They won it, so it's a championship.
If the Rockets would have won, I would have took that. So
Most definitely, I would have took it. Yeah, Frank is in the lab right now. He said he gonna join us if he can, if we still on after he's recording. But you know, Frank excited, man. He actually get to break down some winning basketball film because he's been breaking down all kinds of nasty work
yeah.
for the last year and a half.
Right.
Well, he's happy right now. Frank and Hog heaven right now. He's breaking down some
say,
winning
man,
basketball.
that last video, I ain't never seen. I watch a lot of basketball stuff. I ain't never seen nobody put up them papers so we could read the statistics.
Yeah, the
Man,
stat.
that boy
Yeah.
Frank, man, that boy there, man.
Tell you, Frank the
He-
goat
he-
at that, man. He's one of the best I ever seen. I always, I always tell him. I don't know if I told you. Me and Frank, we talk behind the scenes and stuff. I always let him know, bro. If I wasn't even in this with you, bro, I would love to watch your breakdowns because I love watching them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to watch. I feel good being a part of this, but even if I wasn't, bro, I would still love to come to the chop shop just to get Frank breakdowns and stuff like that, bro. For real, because he make you he points out things that you probably notice, but you don't know the numbers and all of that behind it, and he give you a deep dive into what basketball really is about, man. And Frank is really a great teacher. Instructor, he does it all, man. He does it all with those breakdowns, bro.
Man,
Man,
I
he be
took
watching
that- I took-
Sengun and stuff.
I took that class, the statistic class, recently, and watching him this morning, like KP said, it made me understand the class even more. And I got a C, okay?
Keep watching Frank, man. He gonna get you right. He gonna get you right. Okay, now we got our man, our boy, the one and only EF Hutton. What's good, EF? What you got,
we
man? I know
trading.
you got some hot
Hey,
takes
man.
brewing.
I'm going by AKA the most scrutinized commentator on the Chop Shop, man. That's my new name, man.
Oh man.
Hey, you know my hot take today is Ron Hollins had a good night tonight, man. That's my
Oh
hot take,
man,
Ron
nah.
Hollins had
I'm
a good
gonna
night
have to
tonight.
mute you for that one,
Lord
bro. I'm
have
gonna have to
mercy.
mute you for that one. There's no Ryan Hollins love
Listen.
on this channel. Nah, I'm just playing, bro.
Ron Hollins had the quote of the year.
What'd he say,
What'd he
bro?
say?
When he said that the most scrutinized man in all of sports
Is who?
is the buzz around the NBA. Dillon Brooks, obviously.
Oh.
Obviously.
I mean, that's
The
like
most scrutinized man in all of sports is the buzz around the NBA. That's the quote of the year for me. You know what I mean? And then he said this: 60, 60, 90 splits. 60, 60, 90.
yeah.
That's crazy. Them crazy numbers. Obviously, we know he can't do that. That we don't expect him to have 60, 60, 90 splits throughout the year. But if Dillon Brooks actually shoot 90% from the free throw line, which I think he can do, if he, if he just calm and he gets confident, stay up, I believe Dillon Brooks can shoot 90% from the free throw line. 40%, okay, I believe he can shoot 50% from the field. So 50, 40, 90 from a top defender for the year would be insane for that to be on a Rockets player.
He would have to say he an all-star then. Real talk.
He would have to be an all-star. And so earlier, before the season start, I said my hot take would be that Dillon Brooks would average close to 20 this year. We had a little pushback. We had a little back and forth. Right now, he's making me look real good. You know what I mean? So I'm with all the Dillon Brooks bullshit this year, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, Vernon Maxwell is my favorite all-time player. All time, out of all players in the NBA, Vernon Maxwell is my favorite player. And Dillon Brooks, if he stay on the team and he continue to play like this, is gonna be pushing that. He's gonna be pushing that for me, man, because the way he plays is calm. And I noticed something about his defense that he does that it make him look stupid. Like when Steph Curry crossed him over, and like Steph Curry turned him around, that's how he plays defense. He actually runs in the direction, and if you cut back, he gonna turn around and try to beat you back at an angle. So it looked like he's spinning out of control, but that's something that instinctively I guess he do, and I don't know if he find that to be easier for him, but I seen him do that like 2 or 3 times tonight and actually deter the man from making the drive, But LP played dominant. We seen Jalen Green shots start to fall. His free throws started to fall, of course. That's going to be the make or break for Jalen Green is if his free throws fall. We seen his free throws start to fall tonight, and he's starting to look like himself. I mean, I think you and Frank both said that, y'all expect Jalen Green to average around 25, but y'all expect him to do it on more efficient shooting. And that's what we're seeing. If he right around 23, 25 points, and he's shooting efficient, and his passing is, his orchestrating the offense is at a high level, You know, he also gonna look like an all-star. He won't get a lot of all-star votes with 23 points at a shooting guard position, but we'll know he playing like an all-star. And Fred VanVleet, you know, they compared him earlier to the guys, huh? No, they compare Fred VanVleet to the guys who had that assist to turnover, you know, 10 assists and, you know, low turnovers a game, and it was like Chris Paul, Gary Payton, Kenny Anderson, and
Tim
you know
Hardaway.
somebody else like that, and like Tim Hardaway, like that. You know, so our guys, our starting lineup, man, is playing, you know, insanely great basketball right now. I can't really, you know, I can't wait to see Jabari be more consistent because, you know, like I said, Jabari to me is the key to everything because to me he's our clutchest player. You know, he'll be the reason. Because I heard you ask KP, can we start back calling ourselves Clutch City? When Jabari start getting the ball down the stretch in close games, we're gonna see Clutch City again because that's when his spidey sense, or as Frank would say, his basketball superpower. That's when his basketball superpower really kicks in. It's like close game, get me the ball, I'm gonna do what I do, and you can bank on it. And you know, that's the kind of team that I hope for, man. Like I said earlier, I don't care if a guy shoot 33% from three. What I care is when a guy needs to hit that shot in the clutch, do he make it? And you know, that's what we see from our guy. Aaron Holiday. Thank you, Aaron Holiday, for playing basketball for the first time. I appreciate that.
Holiday looked good, didn't he, bro?
Yeah, I appreciate it. He
man was
finally showed
66.
what he here for. Looking real nice. I think his dad was in the crowd or something. I don't know. But so, you know, maybe his dad need to come to more games because that dude was playing some ball tonight. And you know, Tate, you know, dropping hitting shots. He missed a couple, but then, you know, he always bring the energy. So it's starting to get redundant, you know what I mean? So I'm just, you know, I'm gonna have to go in my bag. I'm gonna have to go in my take bag, man. And I might just have to start doing like a Skip Bayless and just start hating on somebody for no reason type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, let me just find somebody to hate on. Find the two things they did wrong and just say that instead of all the good stuff because we're looking too good right now. I don't expect it to always be like that, but while it's like that, you know, I might just start lying.
just to create something now. Just create a storyline now. The media do it all day long, so I wouldn't feel bad if you do it. One thing I would say about Dillon Brooks, man, that kind of surprised me. I knew that he can get streaky and shoot, but his finishing around the goal is something crazy. Once he get towards the 5-10 feet range of the goal, man, the dude is finishing with hooks, with layups, with all kinds of floaters. Like, Dillon Brooks has been all around balling on both ends of the court. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know he had that in his bag because I guess he was right when he said the Memphis Grizzlies really limited him on what he can do best. And that's right on the money.
I tried to tell y'all, man, and it was, I think the dude from Locked On Memphis was like, you know, he can get to his shots, but, you know, he's not good at finishing. And I was saying, when I watched him play, to me, his strong suit was being able to get to the basket. You know, and that's something that I seen just from watching him in the 2-3 games that we played him. He put the ball on the floor. He attacks the basket strong. He V-line to the goal, and he's very physical, getting into and you know, trying to create contact. So, I mean, this one of my you know, skill sets is that I can see what pops out about. Like, I might not break down. I mean, I can break down because I know a lot of stuff about angles and encyclopedia stuff that I studied when I was playing. But what I look at is if something pop out about a player that just looks like it's hard for me to not recognize that one thing. And even though I know Dillon Brooks is a great defender, that's not what popped out about him to me. What popped out to me about Dillon Brooks was him getting to the basket, him being physical with players on defense. You know, so I never looked at the analytics and said, hey, he stopped getting the defensive efficiency is this or that. I just say, you know, he'll knock guys around. And when the ball in his hand, he can attack the rim. Now, I never expected him to shoot threes like that. You know, in his form, I would never
Dillon
assume.
Brooks play for Pops?
No.
No.
No, we drafted Dillon Brooks. The Rockets drafted Dillon Brooks.
Yeah, but
But
like Maury, he always give our draft picks away in trades because he don't trust rookies. Just like we drafted DeAnthony Milton and all of them and a few more guys.
Gary Payton,
Yeah,
Nicholas Batum,
Nick Batum.
we
Yeah, he
drafted
just
half the
didn't.
league.
They just didn't want to pay these. I mean, play them. So we had a lot of little rough diamonds in the rough that we gave away. Due to Maury, man. I think Maury, he kind of. I always tell our dude in the chat, Mike, Uncle Mike. We call him Uncle Mike. He just think Maury is the greatest GM ever, and I always tell him, man, Maury is just overrated. He had one good trade basically, and that was Harden trade, and he's been riding that for 10, 15 years now, and Maury just is like, I don't know. I don't like. I'm not too fond of Maury, truthfully. But
Well,
go
if
ahead,
Harden won the
Iggy.
championship, he would be like, number one. So, that's how the shit happens.
Yeah, that's how I go, but he's overrated, bro. He's overrated to me. To me. I mean, I think he's good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's like the greatest GM ever, like like my boy Mike be trying to say in the chat. Hit that link if you want to
Rockets
come
can
up,
beat
man.
him,
Don't
fuck
be
'em.
shy. Don't be shy. Hit that link if you want to come up and chop it up with the chop shop. Hit the link,
I
man.
got a
And
quick take.
the more the
Last
merrier. The more the merrier. Come on up and get your takes off, man. Don't be shy. We don't bite up here, right, fellas?
No, sir. Hey, the Rockets are tied for the second longest winning streak. You know what I'm talking about?
We 3 in a
I
row.
like
Boston lost today.
Tied for, we tied for the longest winning streak right now, 5.
It's
Yeah, we
who?
got,
Warriors?
uh,
No, the Warriors just
yeah,
lost.
Philly,
The Clippers.
is
Oh, Philly.
Philly, and then we tied with Nuggets and the Timberwolves. We all got 3.
The
I like that.
Timberwolves,
I
man,
just
they got a
feel
good
I
defense.
okay, so I have two things to say. So one, I feel like a lot of us listen to what the Grizzlies and what was put out about Dillon Brooks instead of just like really paying attention to like the player himself. Um, so I feel like he sort of like had all these things, but as we know, he wasn't allowed to put that out. And then I feel like the Grizzlies are losing big time by losing him because him and Ja, I feel like Bane is in his own like lane, right? Bane has his own like things that he does that's great. But the two dogs of the team, well, three rather, Jaren Jackson Jr., Ja, and Dillon. But now Ja is gone and Dillon is gone. And then they traded away Tyus Jones, and Clark has Achilles injury. So I feel like that team is gonna take a big loss by letting him go, and I feel like they're gonna see that terribly by saying all the things they did about him, which had everybody in the league upset. Like everybody in the league was believing that. So now it's like he got to change his whole narrative, And I'm excited that he gets to do it with us because we all have our whole team, and the coach has a lot to prove. And then, damn, I forgot the second one. Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna regurgitate.
Well, you're talking shit about Memphis.
Well, I'm gonna regurgitate what Gil and them said. Dylan Brooks is playing for that second contract after that second year, so he can get about 150. So I think that's why he's playing really good for us right now. He trying to get that big money.
I don't think so. I feel like he has a lot to prove. Like he now also that's my second one. I feel like due to the fact that he was done dirty in a sense, like how they just like let him go and all the stuff that was said about him, I do feel like it kind of humbled him in a sense too, because he doesn't seem to appear to be the same person that he once was. Like he's not like just out just saying stuff being like weird. Like I feel like it's one thing for you to learn from someone telling you, but it's another thing to learn from experience on what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like maybe that situation could have humbled him a little bit. I don't think it really has anything to do with the money. I just think it's, think about it. If nobody picked him up, he wouldn't have had a job. You know what I'm saying? So it's that too,
Somebody would have picked him up. Like
because it was like the Dallas was in the hunting for him, or the Lakers was also in the hunt for him. I think he would have got a job regardless. But y'all
Well,
don't
I'm
remember that
speaking
one stream where me and I forgot who it was, me and him, and I was going back and I was like a Dillon Brooks advocate, and I was like, man, they scapegoated Dillon Brooks over there. You know what I'm saying? Who was I talking to? Do y'all remember that, Sigga? Do you remember that
No,
stream?
you're making that up, Space. No.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
you are, because
I
did
think it
too.
was
have been
Frank.
Sigga.
I think it was Frank now that I'm thinking about it. I
No,
think
I
it may
think
have been
it's-
Frank.
Was this over the summer when he got signed? Because
Yeah, it
I
was
didn't
like a few months back. And I said Memphis scapegoated him because Ja Morant was pulling guns on people, doing all of this, and they didn't hold him accountable. So they needed a scapegoat in one series where he poked the bear in LeBron, and LeBron, did his LeBron type things. And now you want to get rid of this dude?
Yeah, I think when they did him dirty because there was like, oh, he won't come back under any circumstance. Like it was all his fault.
Yeah, like he was just a nuisance or something. Like,
Yeah, I guess he was like
And that's what I'm,
he was kind of corny.
and that's
But
and that's what I'm saying. That's a humbling situation for multiple reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just when you go through things and it really like just when people do stuff like that, it wake you up. Just in life, period. When people do things to you, you start paying attention to stuff, and it starts humbling you and changing you into a different person because you learn certain things about everything, the whole situation in general. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like, this is his time to prove himself, to prove him being a good player within himself without the Grizzlies. Him taking
yeah.
on a new identity without that.
Yeah, my boy Paul in the chat say I was talking to Frank. Yeah, because I was like, the best way you could show a guy you want him on your team, you pay him, you give him the money, and you give him some years. And they didn't want to do that, so he felt slighted by them. After all he did was when they was even tanking, when they was bad, he was there. He was a staple. He helped build the culture, and then one semi-bad season, which I don't think was very bad because he was still on the second um, All NBA defense, so he was doing something right. And just because you poke LeBron, the Bears, so to say, they want to let you go. Like that was just a total scapegoat move, man. And I think he probably had a little beef with Ja on the cool because Ja was out there wilding. Ja was out there wilding out, getting drunk on a team plane and having Casamigos everywhere. Did y'all seen all that?
yeah, he was supposed to be on rehab for like flashing guns, but he was like at a strip club or whatever in the meantime.
Yeah, he was doing some wild stuff, man. And I think Dillon Brooks is that type of guy where he ain't just for to sit around and let nobody do that, no matter who you are. I think he'll call you out for doing that. And I think he probably ran, rubbed Ja Morant the wrong way as well.
Yeah, I think Dillon Brooks is down with the strip clubs. So I think he's.
From what I had heard, like you could tell, like on the last interview, I think it was the post game interview or whatever. Like he didn't say any names, but he came basically had said like, "Oh, it's the same people making the same mistakes."
Yeah, he was talking about Jari
like,
and Jalen. I could tell who he was talking about.
So it's like, so you could tell like he's gonna say his opinion, and he even said that before the season started. He had said like, I'm gonna say my opinion. It may not come out it may come out crappy, but I mean well. Like it's not like you know what I'm saying. So I do sort of
That's true.
maybe
He's telling the truth.
Yeah,
right.
he's telling you real. And then Ryan Hollins and them were saying that supposedly he's like a chill guy, like quiet, like he not all like you said about the ruckus. So if ruckus is going on and you quiet, you always gonna get irritated off of that.
Facts. He did say that don't pay attention to how I'm saying it. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't get all in your feelings because you think my tone is messed up. Take what I'm saying and utilize what I'm saying. And we seen it already. He pretty much, I know who he was talking about. He didn't name names, but everybody knew who he was talking about when he was saying defensively these guys are still making the same mistakes, and it's like one or two guys. Like we get the hint, Dillon. You ain't gotta spell it out for us. If you watch the games, you know exactly who he was talking about. And that was Jalen and Jabari. I can let you know who he was talking about. That was Jalen and Jabari, bro.
I mean, it's obvious if you're watching the game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you was watching the game, you know who you talking about.
Hey, another thing too though.
He's our piece, my piece.
J- j- right, I wanted to, speaking of LP, I'm glad you brought him up. I wanted to say this: if any LPs or LP fans listening, hey, LP missed 2 3-pointers early, but they were both really good shots, you know, and
Yeah.
he shot them really well. I don't know. I didn't really get dialed in on what it was, but it seemed like his gather was nice, his form was nice, and he might have just flicked it, put a little bit extra rotation on it while it would look like it was a little short or whatever. But I mean, it was a great shot. It's one of those ones where he dialed it up perfect, and it's lined up and everything is right, and it just didn't go. So, hopefully he keeps
LP
shooting
only shoots
those.
threes when he's
And
tired.
well, that might have been it too. But I think if
He only
when
shoots
when when he
threes
shoot
when
his
he's
three, when he shoot his three, if he shoot it, I want to say quicker, but I don't mean rush. I mean, you know how you shoot the ball with intensity. You shoot the ball with a little bit of, with a little bit of adrenaline behind it. I think he make those because it's almost like measured it too much. Like, you know what I mean? But the form was perfect and everything, and I'm glad he's shooting those shots now, man. I don't want him to be like, okay, I missed 2. I don't want to shoot him. I want him to shoot that shot the same, just like that every time, man. Just keep doing that. They're gonna start to fall. And he's shooting what 34%. Maybe he dropped down to 30, 32, 33 with those 2 misses, but he's shooting like 34% on the year, so that's great for a center.
Yeah,
LP knows if he hits that, it sucks the life out of the other team. That's what's funny about it.
Yeah, didn't he fake someone with like a pump fake or something like that today? Or
Man, he pump fake every 3-pointer. He literally pump fake every 3-pointer. I think he faked out 2 guys with it today, and he just went right by him and went and laid it up. He was actually picking on Sabonis. He was picking on Sabonis. He was like, "Give me the ball. I'm going after Sabonis," and he made Sabonis work.
And Charlie, during the game, Charlie was like, Sabonis look like I don't want to be here no more.
Yeah, so that man Sengun was on Sabonis' neck, bro. He was really on his neck. He was really making Sabonis work for everything. I mean, the whole team was just. It looked like they just got so exhausted because they couldn't move us. They couldn't get by us. Like they couldn't do anything, and it was like they got frustrated. You seen Sabonis, he was like mad. You could just tell the body language. He wasn't feeling it. He was just like defeated. Like, man, we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing. And if we limit everybody to jump shooters, we won the battle. Like, if we totally lock off our paint to where can't nobody penetrate and get into the paint, we won the battle. Like, jump shooting is the least efficient way of really scoring. And if we hold everybody to just jump shooting and shooting long threes, and because some of them threes are just long. And what I've been seeing more lately is shot clock violations. We've been making teams getting shot clock violations more often than we've had. That means we're playing all the way through every 15 seconds shot clocks. We've been making teams work for any shot that they get. And you seen they was just defeated, bro. They was real life defeated. Z City say, why are we not playing Cam? I just think Cam not ready defensively. We all know he's a bucket. We all know he can score. I just think he's not ready defensively because even against the backups, Cam, I don't know if it's demeanor yet because I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him play like in like high pressure situations or games that really count or get minutes on the court when it counts. But his body language looked like he wasn't really feeling it. I think he thinks that maybe he should be getting more PT than what he's getting. I'm hoping that's not it because one of the things that we kind of was hesitant about KPJ with was his attitude and was he going to feel comfortable coming off the bench. So I'm hoping we don't got another KPJ attitude like type guy in Cam Whitmore.
Man, it can't be good.
But I think he's gonna be good. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to make no definitive judgments right now because I don't know enough about him yet. He's still young, but his body language, he looked like he was out there lackadaisical. Like I think he want to be playing for something, and I don't think he really enthusiastic about playing garbage time minutes. That's just how I feel.
Wasn't
I
today
think
his
Hey, but he's young. He'll learn. He'll realize like, oh no, this is the best time of his life. This is when he really needs to get it. Dude, you gotta understand how young he is.
Man, you said the answer earlier without even knowing it. You were saying that how the team play, the team is playing team basketball, and everybody's running in the system, and Cam is still on that 101, that A1 style of basketball. He ain't picked up the system yet.
Yeah.
But that's the opportunity for him to come in the game. Like in my mind, I'm like, okay, they put me in the game, and I went through this before. If they put me in the game and they know that we already ahead by a lot of points, I'm gonna come in the game and blow the game open even more, and they're gonna have to take me out the game. That's my mindset. Like, okay, you put me in here to keep the game close, or to make it look like we're not running up the score on them, or you put me in here so you keep your starters tired, keep your starters rested. I'm gonna come in here and run up the score. You're gonna have to put me back on the bench, or I'm gonna make them look even worse. You putting me out here with they losses. I'm a
You're breaking up, EL. He lost connection.
Well, if that's gonna happen, it's gonna be him and Sengun. Just FYI.
Yeah. I read your comment at KP. Yeah, you right. We don't want no pauses in the chat. Oh man, KP, wow man. Nora Carl says Cam's still a puppy. Give him time. Yeah, man, I'm not rushing him. He's 19, bro. He's literally 19. Brandon Pim says we need to score bench player. I think, like I said, with Tari come back and then Amen comes back, he'll be straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll be straight somewhat on the bench. I still think not having KPJ 16, 17, 18 points off the bench, we still trying to adjust to that. So I think eventually somebody's going to step up off the bench. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody's going to step up off the bench. Let's see. Oh, we got us a super chat from my boy Thurgood Marshall. Said let's celebrate their first super chat on a live stream. Thurgood Marshall first super chat. Appreciate that, brother. Good looking out. He says it's insane how much life our defense sucks out of the offense. I feel like in the last 3 games we have broken down so many plays where someone had to take a Hail Mary shot in the last 4 seconds. That's facts right there, bro. That's what I was saying about we seeing more defensive 24-second shot clock violations and things like that because we're playing through every possession, all the way through every possession. And we all know Udoka, he's a defensive coach, bro. So if you're not playing defense, you're not going to get on the court. Bottom line. And if you're not a otherworldly scorer, because I think we see even with Jalen, you see how Coach Udoka is coaching him hard. When Jalen mess up a defense rotation, he taking him out and he's bringing him over there. Sit down with me for a second, man. Let me tell you something about yourself. You're not doing this and this, such and such right. Like the last game, I think it was the game before last. He said Jalen got too loose with the ball. Did y'all watch that interview? And he was like, when enough is enough, enough is enough. And he let Jalen know, hey, enough is enough, bro. You got to stop being so loose with the ball. And he set him down for a nice little bit. So that's just how Udoka is. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, accountability, bro. This is what we've been asking for. This is what accountability breeds. It breeds a culture of guys. It's not that you scared of your head coach, but you respect your head coach so much that you don't want to let him down. And I think that's what a lot of our young guys are doing right now. Like, they playing so hard because I don't want to let Udoka down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to let him down, and they don't want their minutes to get took, because that correlates. You mess up on the court, you coming and sitting down, buddy, and you gonna watch for a little while.
Them boys be hustling on defense, man.
Yeah, I love that moment where the lead went from 40 to 30, and he took a timeout because it's like, hey guys, stop.
Yeah, even though we was up 30, like, nah, I ain't finna just let y'all play any old kind of way. Y'all got to get this stuff together. I don't care if y'all third stringers or y'all gonna be on our G League team or whatever. Y'all gonna play the right way too. Just like I hold my starters accountable, I'm holding y'all accountable too. And that's what good coaches do. That's what good coaches do. Nikki, what's good,
So-
Nikki? What's up, Red Not a Flavor? Yeah, so
was that you, Space, or you? Was that Space? Was that you or Frank that said that y'all wanted to see Tate on a winning team or a team
That was
that's
Frank.
trying to win?
Yeah, that was Frank. I've been trying to trade
Are you-
Tate since last year.
Do you still want to?
I mean,
Right
I'm
now.
not tripping, man. Like I said, I already didn't sign my apology letter. I'm sorry, Jay Sean Tate, for trying to trade you. But even if I think still, if a backup, like a true big, like a Miles Turner or somebody like that we can get, and they want a guy like Tate, he's still on me. He still can kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Because we do need that type of player. But I'm not mad at Tate. Like, I signed my apology letter. He's shutting me up. He making me look like a fool right now. And I'm happy to do that. I'm happy as long as they're balling. I'm happy to say, hey, I'm wrong. But I still think he's probably the most expendable trade piece that we have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Since we don't have a KPJ no more to be, get traded. Or I know we ain't trading, nobody like Sengun, Jalen, Jabari, Dillon
None of
Brooks.
this-
We ain't trading nobody like that. And don't nobody want Boban. Don't nobody want Londell. Don't nobody want Nate Williams or those type of guys. Tate actually can be an asset to another team. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be the
Playoff
first to
Tate?
admit that. Hey, I was wrong about Jay Show Tate so far. I don't know if his shooting. I think he's shooting like 50% from the 3-point line this year. I don't think that's gonna keep up. But bro, like, I'm not gonna be such of
Hey,
a
man.
hard head to say, hey, I was wrong about him. Yeah, I was wrong so far about him. What's up, Brian Chris?
Hey, the less Jay Sean Tate has to play power forward, the more his 3-point shooting percentage will go up. He's not
Yeah.
a power forward.
Nah,
they
he's
got him
not.
like a point forward. He's like a point forward.
Yeah, they
So,
got him
yeah.
kind of like point forward. He can actually do some things. Like, I'm not mad at.
If he's not overextending himself on defense, then he's gonna hit some threes.
Facts. Adrian St. Hill says, bro, leave Tate alone, my brother. Defense, baby. I ain't mad. I said I signed his apology letter, man. I wrote an apology letter to Jay Sean, man. He forgave me, bro. Y'all can't forgive me, but I'm still.
No, my bad. No.
No,
I was
I'm
just
saying
I
Adrian
forgot.
St.
I didn't
Hill.
know-
He said that in the chat, bro. Adrian St. Hill
No,
said
I was just
that.
saying I didn't know if it was you or Frank that said it. I just couldn't remember. But
No, that was Frank that said he wanna see him in the winning culture type play. I know he's an asset to a team. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I know he's an asset to the team, but I'm not still messed up if we end up trading him in the long run. Tate is Tate is older than Dillon Brooks. Do y'all know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that until recently, that he's older than Brooks. I was like, what?
Yeah, he came from Europe.
Yeah, Tate older than Dillon
Australia.
Brooks. Even though he's a good guy, I mean,
But yeah, I mean, he is older. He was like 24, 25 when we drafted him.
Yeah.
yeah, Yeah,
I
he
know
was
we
like
did the,
25 already or something when we drafted him. I think
Uh-huh.
Tate about to be like 28 if he ain't already 28.
Yeah,
Brandon
he probably
Peterson, what
is.
you got, bro? I see you just snuck in the back door on us. How you
Hey,
feeling,
hey,
man?
hey, we all feeling great, right?
Already, I know
pretty
I
good.
am.
Yeah, lovely, man. I think now we can start looking at more of what of our deficiencies are, right? I'm sure y'all have already touched on a bunch of it. I was at the beginning of the stream. I jumped out and I'm jumping back in. But yeah, so I don't know what y'all touched on, but man, the deficiencies are what the bench. That's like the biggest deficiency is the bench. But
Backup center in particular.
yeah, no doubt, right?
Because
So
Londale is not doing it, bro. I'm
he is
sorry.
not the guy, bro. And
He
then
hit a three.
we
Leave him
paid him
alone.
quite a bit too. We paid him quite a bit. I don't know how much of it's guaranteed. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I mean, we paid him quite a bit of money. I do remember that. But yeah,
Hey! It's not Londell's fault, man. Yeah, there's a lot of bad shooting that comes on when he's on the floor too. A lot of bad shooting.
you
Yeah.
seen it when he at that last little cleanup spot where he threw up that little shot and he made it, right? Y'all remember he did the little
The little
I,
hook, little
he did a little hook thing. It was like
bunny.
they even tried to throw up the little Hakeem shake. You know, Hollins did, of course, with his lame ass.
Man, that
But
looked like that was the weakest Hakeem
yeah,
Dream
but you
Shake I
seen
ever
how happy
seen.
he was
And
and how
Hollins
everybody
was
looked
just,
at
he
him.
was nut riding that. I was like, bro, shut
Yeah,
up,
what
bro.
is he doing? So, but even but like I said, even Lundell's face was all grin and everybody was looking at him like, "Way to go, dude!" You know, like so that just shows you where he's at, though, right? So if he made that shot and it was awkward, everybody know, but like, "Hey, yeah, man, keep it going, Londell." It just shows you how garbage he is, you know.
Yeah. Homer.
Yeah, like it's like, come on, move around, bro. You're not that good. But anyway, I mean, really, I love how Ime. I think a lot of people are discrediting this part of it, and I think this is why Cam isn't getting no minutes too like that. Is because he's really trying to develop that starting lineup chemistry to begin with. You're seeing that as a whole, right? And then he plays with lineups here and there, but he's really trying to develop those starting five. And right, that's why we're like the best in the league as a starting five offensive rating and defensive rating. And then you were talking about Tate. Everybody brought up the Tate part. In my eyes, like Frank posted, the Tate, Dillon, Green lineup, Tate, Dillon, Green, and Fred Van Fleet lineup, whoever else is in the fifth spot. But those four right there, best in the league, right? So I think it's just showing you he's really trying to develop that starting chemistry before anything else.
Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. Adrian St. Hill says, question for you on the real. Are we making the playoffs? Are we making the playoffs, fellas? I'm gonna let y'all answer that. Are we making the playoffs,
I
KP?
mean, we definitely got a shot at the play-in. I mean,
Wait,
I'm
play
not.
in.
Let's not jump the gun
Play in.
though.
Play in for sure.
Play in. I'm right there with the play in.
I'm with the play-in. I mean, I can see us grabbing
Playoffs.
that. What you can
That's
be the 10th
what's that,
seed and make
7
the
through 10,
play-in.
right?
So
Yeah,
That's
anywhere
7 through 10.
from 1 to 10, or really from 7 to 10 is the play in.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So if you're thinking about can we be the 10th best team in the Western Conference, I don't see why not, right? So
Right now we at 8. We at 8 right now. So hey,
exactly, and I think
And I
stop
think
the
we'll beat the
count. Stop
Lakers,
the
so
count
we'll
right
be
now.
higher than that.
Stop the count.
But yeah, I think we can make the play in legitimately. Same thing with the Texans. I think they legitimately got a
That's right.
chance too.
Man, I'm so excited about my Texans, bro. It's
I'm
crazy.
telling you, it's crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
CJ,
They getting it on track at the same time.
yes,
You know what I'm saying? The Rockets and the Texans getting back on track at the same
they're
time.
like 1 year difference in rebuild. I think the Rockets are like 1 year
One
ahead of
year
them.
ahead, I would say, yeah. But
Yeah,
when you got a quarterback
471.
like that, you can be
exactly.
bad and you still can win some games and get it
You
done.
got a chance. I mean, look,
Yeah,
look,
they
look,
got
look
the
how Joe
quarterback for
Burrow went
sure.
to the Super Bowl with no offensive line, nothing.
Yeah, he went to the Super Bowl with a good
Yeah, with
defense and no
and no
offensive
offensive
line.
line.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, we got CJ. We got a chance now. We're always going to be in there. Now, when we get the ball with less than 2 minutes, you'll be like, okay, game ain't over yet. You know,
Man, this dude did it
we'll
in
always
That's
have a
46
right.
shot now.
seconds.
We'll
That
always
boy
have
got
a
that
shot.
Brady in him, dog. 46
Yeah,
seconds, you drive that ball 75 yards.
bro,
Come
did
on.
you see that?
Come on.
Hey, he took the first two plays where we called the first two timeouts. It kind of was deflating. Like, damn, why'd you take those first 2 timeouts quick like that. But they just took those 2 big chunks that the defense gave them,
Yeah.
and then it set them up with the Tank Dell down the sideline, on that out route. There was one before that we rushed up to the line, and I think it was Nico over the middle. We spiked the ball, then we went to Dell, then Dell again. It was man, that was wild, bro. That was wild.
Yeah, man, that's my boy, man. I tried to tell everybody on the chop shop when they was asking me, "Oh, do you want B. John Robinson or do you want Anthony Richardson?" Chet man, sorry, Chet man, your dude's out for the season.
Coolidge.
He want to go and run up against linebackers and stuff like that. This is the NFL, baby. This is not the ACC. Sorry to tell you, Richardson, you can't be doing that up in the NFL. You got to be able to throw that thing from the pocket, bro.
Hey, it started with us, right? We pushed. Who was that pushed him down and got him concussed? That was the first injury for Anthony Richardson. It's been like that ever since. Yeah, you can't just be running around all there willy nilly, man.
Yeah, ask RG3, ask Michael Vick, ask them boys, man. Running quarterbacks, they stay banged up. Even Lamar Jackson, he stay banged up, man. And your boy Richardson, he's a big old dude. He's like what 6'4", 250, 260.
Hey, but that's just a bigger
just
target
a bigger
on
target
the
to
back,
hit.
right? Yeah, I mean, look at Cam. We all seen Cam.
Cam Newton, yeah.
I mean, it just is what it is. It can be. I mean, again, the play where we got him concussed, he wasn't out there. He didn't take direct contact. No, you running into the end zone thinking it's all gravy, baby. And old buddy pushed him, and shoved him to the ground. So, yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair, I still think he gonna be a good quarterback though.
Yeah,
if he learned how to
he did look good.
He looked good from what he was doing, bro. Like that's a big old dude to try to bring down, bro. So.
He drove it down our throats that that first series. Remember?
Yeah.
Nice sports talk. I got a basketball question.
Go ahead, KP.
How do y'all like the 3-3? Looking at the teams that we played, no matter who we lost to, just looking at the schedule, I'm kind of happy with the 3-3. I know when we went through the schedule, I think we probably had them at 4-2 right now.
Yeah, I believe we was 4-2.
3-3 not that shabby though.
No, it's not. It's actually pretty good, especially looking at it after that first game. You're like, oh man. Remember, we kind of thought about it like, man, we could take a couple L's here coming up if we don't win this. We don't win this game.
Who our next? Let's look at it. Who's our next 3? Lakers.
Our next 3 is Lakers, New Orleans.
And that's
the New Orleans is a play-in, and then Denver.
Ooh, Lakers, New Orleans,
Lakers,
Denver.
New Orleans, Denver. Okay, let's do 5 since we're
damn, that's fucked up.
Who's the next 2 after that?
Lakers.
I
say we beat New Orleans. I say we beat New Orleans.
Hello. He say he want to know the next 2. You're not gonna like.
Just want to do 5 game breakdowns.
It's the Clippers and then the Lakers again.
Oh, okay. So that ain't no better. That ain't no better.
So we can come out of that.
Play against Harden.
2 for 5. If we can come out of that, what 2 and 3?
2 and 3. Yeah, 2 and 3.
I was gonna say, you trolling say 5-0.
That's still 5 and 8. We still.
I think we beat the Lakers
mix.
once.
I think we could. New Orleans.
We beat the Lakers and we beat New Orleans. So New Orleans and the Lakers once, or either Denver and New Orleans.
I feel like we have a chance against the Clippers because of the young legs. Because I feel like everyone in the Clippers is pretty old.
It might. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Could come out of there 3-2.
Oh no, their bench is deep, and we don't have a bench. That's our problem.
I think the Clippers will be the toughest.
The Clippers got a bench that we don't have a bench yet. The Lakers don't really have too much of a bench yet either, but
y'all know when Tari coming back?
Maybe next game.
Tari?
Yeah, maybe next game.
They saying they're gonna evaluate him for the next.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty
soon. For the next game, if he go through a routine and if he's able to practice, he'll play. But I think he'll still be on a minute restriction the first 2 or 3 games, probably back.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice having Tari back, ain't it?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Yep.
our rebounding, defensive level, intensity, all is gonna go up another notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take
Fast break.
Jay Tate. It's like another Jay Tate, but bigger on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, fast break points will go up, no doubt. Also, like at some point we are gonna have to get scoring off the bench, though. We're gonna have to. There's no doubt. You got to get better scoring off the bench. We got Jay Tate, and that's it. Holiday played pretty good.
And Jay Tate surprising us. Yeah, I didn't expect Jay Tate. I was thinking somebody else.
Even with Tari, though, even adding Tari, that's it. Like, okay, so you were betting your whole bench is going to be Tari and Jay Tate? Like, nah, we got to upgrade.
Our man is hurt too, remember?
Yeah, our man too. No doubt. But we still got to upgrade that. You got to upgrade that.
My boy, Adrian St. Hill says we will win 4 out of the next 5. Clips in the Lake Show old legs. Oh man, I'm hoping. Hey, I'm riding with you, bro. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right.
Optimistic, no doubt.
You very optimistic.
We be all over SportsCenter.
Oh yeah, because that'll put us at what?
4 and
That'll put us at 7 and
7 and 3.
No.
That'll put us at 7 and 4.
7 and 4. Yeah.
We'll be them. That's like probably be a 3rd seed at that time.
Yeah, that's the 3rd seed. That's the 3rd seed for sure.
If we go 7
I
and
feel
4.
like Sengun always steps up against the Lakers. Like every time he versus the Lakers, he always gets like a career high or something like that.
Yeah, Sengun do put it on the Lakers. He do play good against the Lakers. Tim Dunn says AD hurt. Nah, they said he's gonna play. So I think that was a phantom injury, if you ask me. Just trying to rest him.
They gonna find loopholes.
Oh, Thurgood Marshall in the building. Let me see. Y'all see Thurgood down there? Oh man, why y'all ain't let me know, man?
We're not the ones running the stream.
I know, but I be going back and forth. I can't just stay on this one app. I can't. I be having to go back and forth, man. Just let me know. Hey, somebody's down there in the waiting area. Thurgood, man. How long you been waiting, man? My bad. How you feeling, bro?
Listen, I don't jump on this mug too often, so I was sitting on here with the mic on mute and I was talking and I was like, wait, why ain't nobody responding to me?
My bad, bro. I didn't know you was down in the waiting area, man.
Nah, man. We're taking. I think personally that we're gonna take out of the next 5 games. We're going 3-2. I say we beating the Lakers both times, but I wouldn't be surprised if we end up stealing one off the Clippers or Denver. Now that's gonna be one of the ones that we steal off of them is gonna be a crazy one. But I'm just saying this because, like, if Tari's back, bro, everybody's talking about scoring and everything. You gotta remember, like, Tari was putting up some numbers preseason in the summer league. His numbers is about to. I'm talking about, like, don't be surprised if Tari comes back Wednesday and he's not on a minutes restriction or nothing like that. I mean, this next 5-game stretch, Tari's gonna be averaging at least 14 points, and at least 14 points and at least like 10 rebounds. Because Tari was getting last year in 21 minutes, he was averaging 8 rebounds a game. Like, think how much like impact that is as a whole. So yeah, hey man,
he got to get his legs back.
I'm about to say, you think he gonna be ready like 100%?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really know like what type of shape he's in. Is if he's gonna be, it depends. Like if he's gonna be under minutes restriction for the next 5 games.
I think he'd be all hustle, but he may not make like his shots. You know what I'm saying?
Like if Tari comes in and he's only playing, the next 5 games, 15 minutes or something like that because they're afraid of, his injuries or something like that, then I definitely take back my statement. But if he's playing at least like 20 minutes a game, listen, they're gonna be talking about us on ESPN.
Hey,
we go 4 for 5, man. They go. Hey man.
And then look, listen, Hey, the way Aaron Holiday played today was I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought, listen, I had to double check the. I went to the NBA on ESPN and I had to double check who was getting all these points. I was like, hey, is this a G League player we got coming off the bench?
You
Hey,
ain't
if
really
it's
believe
true,
that was Holiday balling like that, bro?
Dog, Holiday was balling.
Yeah, he was,
hey, if
dog.
it's true that his daddy was there, he need to come every home game.
Hey, they need to get that man a season ticket.
For real. But y'all gotta remember, he do have another brother that played with Minnesota. I
He got
mean,
two.
with Milwaukee. So
He got two brothers in the
he
league,
got
don't
another brother too. I don't know. I forget what his other brother is. Is he still with the Hawks or something like that?
That wasn't Aaron Holiday. That was with the Hawks.
Both of them was over there at one point in time.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Justin Holiday. Yeah. He's with the Nuggets.
Oh, he with the Nuggets. Okay. Well,
Hey,
Daddy might be in the building then too. See both his sons play.
hey, listen. Well, we got the better half that's gonna show up that night. I'm just letting you know.
Already, if Aaron stay playing like this, man, hey,
I mean, man, it's crazy. It was. I was watching the TV and I'm talking to my wife, man, and I was telling her, I said, man, you don't understand how good it feels to just knock the life force out of a team when the last 3 years teams have been doing this to us
hmm
consistently. Like we gonna be special, bro. Listen. What I'm saying is I don't think that people listen. I'm not saying playing, bro. I'm talking about. I honestly, I actually, I really do believe 6 seed is very it, if when I say playing, I'm not talking about if we do make playing, it's not gonna be no what is playing 10 seed, 9 seed,
yeah,
8 seed, and then 7 seed.
seven, seven
No,
fifty.
we're gonna be closer to 7 seed than we are gonna be closer to 10 seed, and that's just off of defense alone. Like the offense is gonna figure itself out. The defense is what's gonna considering the fact that how discombobulated our offense has been looking, and yet our defense is still like it's almost as if like as the season as
Discombobulated?
no yeah our offense was discombobulated, like it was people didn't know what to do, they didn't know where they should be and everything. But I'm not talking about today, but of course today looked amazing. I'm just talking about as the season was starting. But
Yeah, the
it's
first game was.
yeah it's being drilled in their head right now that the defense is what wins games, no matter how it feels that y'all are doing bad. That defense is what's going to carry, and that you feed off of that. A lot of teams can't feed off of their defense because there's really not too many good defensive teams. If I'm being honest with you, there's good defensive players, but as an actual team concept defensively, feeding off of your defense and making it into an offense is a whole different special feeling. Like I trust you, we're gonna be at least 7 seed, between 6 to 8 seed is what we're gonna be.
Hey, Thurgood, how about us running the offense through Sengun? Like, I mean, you know who your best player is, right? When you see us going to him late in games, right? So, I
You,
mean,
you know what I love the most? I love the most when the Kings try to throw out zone defense. What was the first thing that we did? I don't know if anybody remembers that. The Kings tried to zone us. The first thing we did was throw the
shoot
ball to
those,
Sengun.
yeah, passing
he a
big on
We
zone
killer
breaker.
zone.
He a zone buster.
listen, how many times we saw that last year? Maybe one, maybe like, and these guys got it right off the bat. It's crazy. It was just crazy to see it, man. Like just seeing the growth in these players. I'm looking forward to this whole Ime regime.
Man,
Yeah,
it's only 14
facts.
teams
You
that's
said
net
what?
positive. It's only 14 teams that got the point difference in the positive, and the
Yeah,
Rockets are one of them. That's all
yeah.
I'm
That's
saying.
that's
And
listen.
the
Right,
first
exactly.
game we lost by 30.
And exactly. Now that first game, imagine if we even put up, if we even woke up on the right side of the bed that morning, well, what would we be looking like statistically? You get what I'm saying? And we've been missing Tari, who is obviously a huge component of our defense and offense, honestly. Because I don't know what Tari's gonna come out with. If Jabari looking like this, listen, listen. I came on here talking about Jabari got to go on the bench. You feel me?
Yeah, I
Have
remember
y'all
that. Talking
noticed?
about Fatari.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Have
that.
y'all noticed how low our turnovers are?
Yeah,
And
that's what will
we only
happen to
had
real
four
point
today,
guard, bro.
4 or 5 today.
They dropping, man. If we
Hey,
keep our turnovers low, defense is high, man, it's going down.
man, listen, we was getting like 20 turnovers a game last season.
20 plus, yeah, it was horrible. Emain playing that. He ain't playing
Yeah, he ain't having that. You turn it over, you coming to sit down. All right, man. Let's
that.
go ahead and
That's winning basketball right there. Winning
yeah, that's how
basketball.
you win. That's how you win in every
We all
game.
we got,
Every
baby.
game. Every game. Every sport, bro. If you don't give the ball to the other team, you pretty much gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Football, basketball, hockey, however you want to look at it. Uh, so yeah, man. If we've been protecting the
I'm
ball
calling a
pretty
W
damn good.
before you sign out. I'm calling a W
You calling it a
on the
W
Lakers.
against the Lakers?
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
was about
shock
to
them.
ask for the final takeaways and hot takes, man. So go ahead and start it off, Mr. KP.
My bad. I think we're gonna take the W with the young legs and with the youth that we got in the offense. In our defense, we got them this time.
Mr.
This
KP
game we got
predicted
them.
a dub against the Lakers. For sure, for sure. Sigga Miggs, what you got?
I'm also predicting a dub against Lakers, and I'm also expecting a Sengun masterclass, which will help with his All-Star agenda.
Man, that boy already pushing for an all star. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Chris Brown. Chris Brown Christmas. I just noticed your name say that, bro. Chris Brown Christmas. Hold on, my connection tripping right quick. All right, all right. What happened? Can y'all hear me?
Is that what you saying?
All right, I think my I was tripping over here.
If it comes to it, yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I didn't hear nothing you
Yeah,
said, Chris
He's
Brown. I
saying
had got
Sengun about to
disconnected.
outplay LeBron. That's
Oh,
what's going to
I
happen.
heard, Chris.
And that's what's
we
going
all
to happen.
heard them, but you space.
For some reason, I didn't hear him. Did the
Yeah.
chat hear him?
Pat, did you hear Chris Brown?
For some reason, I couldn't hear him for nothing. I don't know
Well,
what
he
had happened.
basically agreed with Sigamig, so
Oh, he
that's what
agreed
he
with Sigga
make.
Miggs? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Um,
Sing Big say Sengun's gonna kick their ass because then I agree with that.
I want to see. I need Dillon to get his revenge games against the Lakers. Honestly, that's what I need more than anything. I want them boys to do it for Dillon Brooks.
There we go. There we go. A nice little twist plot.
already. Brandon Pimpson, what you got?
Oh, I mean, I'm good. I was just really chilling. I mean, really, to be honest, like I said, we need to focus on the bench. Sengun, let's keep feeding the beast. It's puzzling how egregious the development of him his first 2 years was to now see that he was the best player the whole time, actually running the offense through him like we asked for forever. So I don't know. I just can't give the front office the benefit of the doubt just because they got Dillon and Fred in free agency. I mean, yeah, you should do that too. You had the most money. I mean, or close to it. So, I'm still out on the front office.
Don't be a Debbie Downer, Brandon Simpson.
Hey,
Nah,
I'm
I'm just
just
playing
saying,
with
hey,
you, bro.
I was
keeping it
winning or
real.
losing against the Lakers, sir.
It's just like the Texans. We still need playmakers. Some people think we don't need playmakers. Yes, you do. Just because you got a good quarterback now, don't mean you don't need playmakers all of a sudden. So
What's
just
your prediction
because
on the
we're
Lakers game?
playing good doesn't mean all of a sudden we should look the other way from the egregious things the front office did with Alfred Sengun's development.
Well, I predict the Rockets win.
What up, James G? What up, James G? Um, Third good. What's happening, man? Get it off. Get it off.
Um, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be an interesting game. Hopefully, I'm actually kind of hoping AD does play. I don't want to hear any more of fans talking about, oh, such and such didn't play. No, I want AD to play. I need Braun in there. D'Lo, I don't care if he plays or not. He trash. Uh, I need Christian Wood to get up on that court. I need us to just. I need to
Man,
see almost a dominant play in the same way we dominated today. And honestly, the last game too. But I think we will because I actually really do like the Lakers team. I think they're going to start off slow at the beginning of the year. Pick up. I actually do like a lot of their pieces, but their offense, honestly, it, their offense honestly looks really, really bad, especially compared to ours. I don't know if anybody's been watching their games, but it's like they make everything a lot more difficult than it needs to be.
Yeah, I agree. I only watched one of their games this season, and it wasn't. It was like what the spacing didn't look right. Like
It was like, dude, act like y'all played together before.
yeah, for sure. So me myself, I'm gonna wait to give my prediction. Nah, I'm just bullshit. I think I'm gonna have to ride with the majority, man. Y'all convince me, man. We're gonna win against the Lakers, and they might get us the next game. I already predict AD. He probably gonna go out second quarter, halftime, with another injury because he don't really want to be there. He just want to get paid. He stay fragile. So I'm gonna say we do win the Lakers game coming up. So with that being said, man, appreciate all my co-hosts for coming up. They're good. Chris Brown, Christmas, KP, my boy, Sigga Miggs, Shalice, Charlie, EF Hutton. Everybody came up. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. You feel me? Appreciate everybody for coming through. If you with us this long, man, hit that like button. Show some love to the Chop Shop. That's the least that we ask. If you show some love and hit the like button on the live streams and all the videos. And if you haven't already, go back and check out that Frank video where he break down our starting five and he give a 5-game assessment so far. A great video. Y'all know how Frank do it. Hit the link in the description. If you want to become a member to the Chop Shop, you will get fancy emojis. You will get a logo by your name, emblem by your name. You'll get access to premium content over here at the Chop Shop. So hit that link in the description if you want to show us some love that way. We also have a merch store. I got, some Chop Shop gear on, hoodies, hats, you name it. We got it. Coffee mugs, stickers, whatever. Support the Chop Shop the best way you can. Hit the like button if that's all you can afford. And we do got Cash App, HTX, Cash App, HTX Chop Shop. You can donate that way as well. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. The Rockets on a 3-game winning streak. 3-game, put them up, 3-game winning streak. Let's try to go for 4 against the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Y'all the best community on YouTube, man. Always got to say it. Always got to show some love. Appreciate it, man. We appreciate everything that the fans do for us over here, man. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully y'all have a great week, a great Tuesday. Get up and get out of there. Go to work. Do what y'all got to do. Support your family. Hug them, love them. You never know when we ain't here no more. One day you're here, the next day you're gone. You feel me? So enjoy this time while we can. CSGs.
CMB.
We got.
CMB.
Yes,
We all we
sir.
got.
Man, we all we got.
We all we got, man. Appreciate everybody for coming by, man. Let's go, Houston Rockets. Let's get us 3 in a row.